Okay, question 7, trace table question. So we've got our question here. The table represents a two-dimensional array word which stores the first half of the phonetic alphabet used for radio transmission. And it gives us an example as well. So word 10,1 is J. So 10 is used to refer to the index position going down here, and then 1 is the specific element inside that first index position. So if we come down here, 10,1 is J. Okay, so we look down here first and then we come across to here, and where they meet, that's our first one. So we've got an example of that. So we've got a flowchart this time. Sometimes it could be pseudocode. So all we need to do is go up to start and then work our way through, filling in the table from left to right as we work through it. So let's start off here. So we've got pointer assigned 1. So let's come across and we will assign pointer 1. Input letter. Now in the question it actually gives us complete the trace table for the algorithm using the input data. So it's really important you look for that. So, and every time you see the word input, we take the next one of these. So the first one is F here. So I'm going to put a little dot above that. Input letter here. So we're here now. So I'm going to pop F in there for that. Okay, so we have input the letter. What we're going to do now is just find my mouse wherever that's gone. Here we are. So input letter is word pointer 1 equal to letter. So remember, what we're going to do is we're going to come down this first index, and that's going to be the pointer. So pointer is currently 1, so is 1 1 equal to letter. So 1 1 is A. So is A equal to letter? So letter is F, A is not equal to F, so we come across here and then we add 1 to the pointer. So the pointer is going to go to 2. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we're going to come back around this, back in here, and we now say is word pointer, 1 equal to letter. So pointer is 2, so 2, 1 is B. Is that equal to letter? No, it's not. So we're going to come out of this and we're going to add 1 to the pointer again. Okay, so we come back around and we say is word pointer, 1 equal to letter. So pointer is 3, so we got 3, 1. So 3, 1 is C. Is C equal to letter? Well, letter is F, so that's a no, so we come back out of this way. Pointer is pointer plus 1, so we're going to add 1 to the pointer here, and we're going to come back around this loop here. Okay, so here we are, back around, back inside. Is pointer, so is word pointer, 1 equal to letter? So the pointer is now 4, so is 4, 1, so 4, 1 is D. Is that equal to letter? No. So pointer is pointer plus 1, so we shall add 1 to pointer, so pointer is now 5. Okay, back around. Is word pointer, 1 equal to letter? So again, pointer is 5, so it's word 5, 1, so 5, 1 is E, so that's a no. Pointer is pointer plus 1. Okay, and we're going to go back around into here. Is word pointer, 1 equal to letter? So pointer is 6, so word 6, 1, so 6, 1 is F. So is F equal to letter, which is F? Yes, it is. So we're going to come down here. Okay, right, output. So we need to get this right, so we need to be careful. So output letter, that's a string, letter and space, that's in quote marks, comma, letter, which is the variable letter, so that's currently F, so space, is space represented space by space, word pointer 2. So now let's have a look at that. So pointer is 6, that's the current value of the pointer, so we come down to 6. Now this time it's 2, so we put foxtrot on the screen. So let's go ahead and write that out. So remember, we're moving from left to right. So on our trace table, we're going to come across to here to the output, and we're going to write that out carefully. So I'll try and write it neatly if I can. So we got letter, space, then the variable letter, which is F, then a space, is represented by, you'll have more space to write this than me, word pointer 2. So the pointer is 6, so when we come down here to 6, and then 2 is foxtrot. Okay, so that's that done. Right, so we come down here. Now we've got another output. So it's another space letter, question mark. So we've got to write all that out and the Y or N in brackets. So let's go ahead and do that because it's telling us it's an output. Another letter, question mark. Then we've got in brackets Y or N. So try and write it as close as you can to how they've got it in the question. Now we come down, we have input choice. So because we've got an input, we go back to our input data and we see the next one is Y. Okay, so choice here, so we come across and we come down to this row, so choice is Y. So let's go and look and see what effect that has down the bottom here. So we've got, is choice equal to Y? So yes it is, because we've got a Y there. So that means we come back up to the top and we set the pointer back to 1. So let's pop that in there. Now we input letter, so we've got our next input. So that is going to be D. Okay, so I'm going to just highlight that I've done that one. Sometimes this can be quite a long list, so it's a good idea to put a little dot or something to know that you've done that one. Right, is word pointer, comma 1 equal to letter? So pointer is 1, so 1 comma 1 is A, so we know that's a no. So we come across to here and we add 1 to the pointer, that's 2. And at this stage, don't be tempted, because you recognize a pattern, don't be tempted to just start filling things in. You have the time in the exam. Remember, this exam is more about thinking than writing. So you do have that time to think. So if you see a pattern, don't be tempted to fill it in, because sometimes there'll be something designed to actually stop that particular pattern. So let's just carry on working through it. So pointer is pointer plus 1, so pointer is now 2. We're going to come back round and we're back in here now. We say, is pointer comma 1 equal to letter? So the pointer is 2, so it's pointer comma 1, so it's 2 comma 1, which is B. Is that equal to letter? No. So we're going to come across and we say pointer, so we come across here again and we say pointer assign pointer plus 1, so pointer is now going to become 3. Okay, so we come back around, is pointer comma 1 equal to letter? So it's word 3 comma 1, so 3 comma 1 is C. C is not equal to D, so we come out of here, we add 1 to the pointer, so that's now 4. So we come back around and we test again, is word pointer comma 1 equal to letter? So pointer is 4, so it's 4 comma 1, so 4 comma 1 is D, so that's true. Yeah, so is word pointer comma 1, so 4 comma 1 is D. Is that equal to letter? So D is equal to letter, which is currently which is currently D. So we get a yes. So we output letter space comma letter is represented by word pointer 2. So let's do all that again. So remember, we're down here now, so we need to come across. So we're working from left to right. So let's get that off there. Right, so we have letter space and then the variable letter D is represented by, and then it's pointer comma 2, so pointer is 4, so we come down to 4 here and 2 is delta. Okay, right, so we've done that. Output enter another letter Y or N, so we need to do that. I think this is very easy to miss this. I think this might have costed a few people some marks. So it is easy to miss that particular output. Another letter, Y or N. Then we input choice. So we've got another input. Let's go to our inputs here. We've got N. So let's input that here. So we come across and down to this line. So we input N. Is choice equal to Y? No. So we stop. We don't do anything else. Okay, so let's call up the mark scheme for this one. I'll just move that up a little bit. Let's see if that appear there. That's not really very helpful, is it? So let's put that back down there. So you can see for the mark scheme, 1 mark per correct column, maximum 4. So the person marking this is just going to look down these columns and see if the column is correct. So in some ways it doesn't really matter too much where these are positioned, because they're going to look for F and then a change to a D, a Y, then a change to an N, 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4, yeah, which we've got, and then these outputs over here. So the top tip is just to start in the top left hand corner, and just as you work through the code, go from left to right and fill it in. Right, I'll stop this video, and in the next video we'll just clear up these last 2 little questions here. Thank you very much.